issues that young people are facing in the country, whether at home, at school, or even online. School Days just released, is a movie that has just been released recently, and it was, of course, addressing bullying. And today, luckily, we have one of the actors that took part in the movie who will be discussing bullying and why it is so at large in the country. My name is Ruth Chavula, and this is 21st Generation. And of course, in the studio today, I have Katrina Phiri from the movie School Days. You're welcome.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm fine. For an actress, you seem kinda quiet and shy. I don't know why.
No, I'm not.
You're
just trying to get used to the environment.
This environment.
Yeah.
This is a safe space. I like to call it a safe space, or somewhere you can just come and have fun.
All right.
It's basically, you know what? Just pretend we're on set again of 20. I mean, what? What is it? School Days, and we're acting.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. So it's easy. It's just two actresses chatting. I'm an actress too. I'm basically.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I am.
We should act together someday.
We should, yeah. We should. Do you have a movie coming up that I can join?
Recently, no.
Recently, no.
Yeah.
But if there's something coming up that you want to do, I'll be happy to do it. So how long have you been acting?
I started acting way back.
Yeah?
Yeah, in Sunday school, primary school, secondary school. Yeah, now I'm at uni, so I'm still acting.
You're still acting?
Yeah.
Do you have like a theater group that you joined, or is it for you it's just film?
I was in a theater group,
Yeah.
but then I'm no longer available because of some issues.
Yeah.
But I was acting with New Beginning Youth Theater.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now I'm just a solo actor.
Also, I like that. I like that. I think I'd like to say I'm a solo actor as well. But when I was in uni, I joined the Chango Traveling Theater.
Okay.
So we basically were, acting. And, when you're at Chancellor College and you're in the theater department, you basically act on a daily basis.
Oh, really?
So sort of, I miss that type of life. I think after I got out of school, I don't think I've acted anymore. School days, and then you're wondering, more auditions and
I done some auditions, but I think Antombili, they were not, Mez Makala Malawi, just like it's just another movie, Tibanga, but Umezi BJ, Basma Paulesi. But my auditions were there and I auditioned, That's how I got my role.
And what role were you playing?
Okay, in School Days I was playing Grace. I was Gracie. There was never a scene whereby I was dating Richie, but in the dating movie, Richie. I think those scenes were cancelled for some other reasons. But yes, I was kind of in a relationship with. Yeah, but we never had that kind of a scene.
You never had a relationship.
Yeah, we just had to fight over him for no reason.
Okay, all right. You know what? One thing about girls is we never really just fight for no reason. When it comes to a guy, we're just fighting. We just pick a fight. It's really, you have to sit down with your fellow girls and talk like, guys.
I feel like it's just way out of line. You should be fighting the fellow girl because of a man.
Yeah.
Actually, most of the times there's a woman who is just the victim.
Yeah.
Because it's this guy who knows, could I have a girlfriend, and he'll be going on.
That was Richie's case.
Yes, that was Richie's case, because Richie basically he was supposed to be a lover boy.
Yeah.
So he would go something like that.
Okay, so in the story, despite you being fighting for a guy, is there a part where you're bullying somebody? Because today we're talking about bullying. You weren't a bully.
Yes, I was a victim.
You were a victim. Yes, oh my God.
I was bullied by this girl, that's Judah, in the movie.
Okay.
She's the one who told me I should slap some other girl because we were fighting over Richie.
Okay.
So she was like, me as a Form 1 student, I just had to...
You were in Form 1 and fighting for a guy. Well, so it's actually normal in schools, Guri. Most victims are in Form 1. Junior classes.
Yes.
That's Form 1 and Form 2, I think.
Form 1 and Form 2,
Okay. When you did your secondary school, was there any type of bullying?
Yes, there was, but I can say that I had never encountered such.
Yeah.
For me, I was always this confident person in school, so I think people were kind of afraid or something. Yeah, confident. I was always participating.
Yeah.
So I think people were like, no, we can go. But I've seen cases in secondary school whereby people were being bullied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you always have to be confident for you not to be bullied.
Yes, you have. School. Yeah, you have to stand up for yourself. You have to be almost the bully. Not that I'm saying I was the bully. Yeah. But you have to be like that confident, that strong.
Exactly.
Then I'm a because they're like, we can approach that person.
Yeah. What sort of secondary school did you go to?
I went to Chibasura Secondary School.
What?
Chibasura Secondary School.
Chibasura. Yeah. That's in.
That's in area 22. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Why I'm asking is, I think it depends with the schools as well. And when you did your secondary school, that was 2021.
2014.
2014.
Yeah.
So that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Around the same time that I did my secondary school as well. So my school, I actually went to an all-girls secondary school, and of course there was bullying. I think there used to be bullying in all boarding schools, if I'm not mistaken, and also day schools as well. So at my school, I did see other kids in Form 1. Like when I was in Form 1, I did see other kids get bullied and whatnot. I think one thing about me is I was clever enough to make friends with people in higher places. You understand? Like they say, bullies. the big shadows of the school. So I made friends with those people. So I knew that if these are the people that are bullying and they would, there's no way they'll, you know. So like I would mess up, like you know how you're not supposed to go into my hostels and I'd go there, run, and then get out, and I know that I'm gonna go unpunished. But I do remember a case where I think some of my classmates were found gossiping about an out and Form 4. So then they had called them and you know time in you understand. So they go in and they start questioning them and whatnot, and one of them actually peed on herself, and it was oh my god, it was really sad. But like at that point, it was so funny because you know how everything is just so funny. Serious. But anyways, talking about bullying, that's the topic that we have at hand today, and I'm really really grateful that you guys used art as a tool to address such issues. And I just want to find out from you if there was some sort of I know that the setting was in school. I don't know if there was some sort of maybe background check on how much bullying happens in schools.
Yeah, there was, because we couldn't just come up with a story and just act it out without a proper research. So I'm pretty sure that the producers, the directors, they did their research and they concluded we should go on and tell the story. Actually, after the movie we didn't have what do you call them? Maumboni, right?
Yeah.
It's like you're telling my story, something like that. So there was proper research.
Yeah. Do you think from the time that you did secondary school to now that other people are doing their secondary school, do you think bullying is all the same? Has it gone higher or is it lower?
I wouldn't know because it's a long time ago.
Yeah, you don't have like younger siblings.
Yes, I do have younger siblings, but I don't think it's as much as it was then, because our parents are telling us stories about them going to school. It's different from our time. So I can say because the school days mainly my schools are 19 something, in 2000s. So because I don't think now you would go to school and you would find somebody to like Jonji without since now so I don't think I think maybe with some help like us doing this
all right, what do you think causes bullying? Like what would make somebody bully a person?
I believe it's my insecurities about you. If you are the bully and you have some insecurities, you tend to project those insecurities on others.
Yeah.
And then you want to make somebody uncomfortable, or you want to devalue a person, you should be in the same level, you should be in the same category. I think that's what causes bullying. Because if you can go back, or if you research, you'll find out that most of these people who are bullies, most of the times they don't do well in school, or maybe they have family problems at home. It's just a lot of things going on, in their minds. So they're projecting their fears on others. They just want to make somebody uncomfortable because of what they're going through.
Yeah. Well, I do agree with you on that one. Kuri imakala my insecurities, because I think I personally have seen it and like encountered it. Kuri umakala zoguri, at that point you're not feeling the best self, and then you look at another person and you feel like you can belittle that person and whatnot. But also on that same note, I think there are too many things that come into play. Some other people, it's not because necessarily they are insecure, but because maybe they might feel like they are better than some of us, or some of you, or just the people that are around them. There's always a kid who feels, I'm superior to this person. Either I'm gonna, because they have more money, or because they're most Lamakas they're coming maybe from a well-to-do family. I don't know in Predo's case, of course, but
in Predo's case, he was coming from a poor background. He was just that person. He had nothing upstairs. Just wanted to make other people
frustrations. But most times, aside from just insecurities and whatnot, there's this side where you just feel like you're better than other people. You understand? I think that's one aspect that especially the kids that we have nowadays, because so much is going on at the moment with the coming in of technology and whatnot, and of course we'll go more into that. But what are some of the negative impacts do you think bullying has on young people?
Bullying has a lot of negative impacts. For example, trauma. You can cause trauma in the other person. I know a couple of people, their perspective on life in a center, because they were bullied before. They just think maybe they're not worth it, or they don't deserve something because somebody, when they were young, anabanga bully, anabanga bully. So that person is traumatized. And when you bully somebody, zimabanga affect my grades, zimabanga affect their performance because they're not comfortable in school. So those are just some of the negative impacts of bullying and teasing. But for school days, as school days cast and school days crew, we have a project. We are going into secondary schools and primary schools, and Mabanga this campaign telling people more about bullying, teasing, and why you should stop. And so
I think we should definitely take part in that project.
Yes,
that seems like something that we should really get involved in.
But now it's just we did it, but now we're just looking for sponsors and stuff.
Everybody's looking for sponsors. I know we are too. All right. So where do you think bullying happens the most? Like, is it schools, online, or homes, or where do you think
bullying happens everywhere?
Yeah.
Even now, Chavula, we're grown, we're still experiencing that. I am experiencing that.
All right.
After being exposed to a lot of people, after the movies that I've acted in,
the fame now.
Yes.
Yeah.
After that, people, they just assume, hey, we know this person, and then we can talk to her or him however we want to.
Yes.
I've faced bullying, cyberbullying on TikTok, on my social media accounts. People were commenting harsh things. Body shaming, not to me, but to other people. I've seen it. Body shaming.
Yes.
In school, it happens everywhere. In church, everywhere.
Yes.
There are always bullies. At work.
It doesn't matter.
Yes. You might think, no, Chavula, it's not really bullying, but you're coming to work and you're like, hey, something. You're just, that's bullying. you're insulting that person. You're making that person uncomfortable. So that's bullying. Ubira ku school, but your classmates my jokes in class, you're making fun of you and laughing and stuff. You feel like it's just a joke, but you're actually bullying that person because at the end of the day you don't know what you to jagumva branch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. I want to dive deep into. You gave an example, what even in and whatnot. Before, I was going to ask who gets bullied the most. But before we go into that, I want to, have your personal experience with how did you get bullied and what caused it?
Okay, so it's a bit recent. I think it's last week. I was having a shoot with Pedro. So he's way
okay, just to make it clear for the people that are watching us at the moment, Pedro is the sort of the main bully in the movie.
He's the main character.
He's the main character in the movie.
His real name is Tumpe. Yeah.
Okay.
So we had a shoot. We were shooting something, and then we were like, let's take pictures. So we shot school days together. Tinakara Campo 3 weeks, so we know each other. We're friends basically. So we took pictures, and then I posted them. I just thought, he's just Tumpe, you know. I underestimated his his fame, I should say. I didn't think.
I didn't know fame because they are looking at each other like school days. Also, this Pedro, this
okay,
Grace.
for me, in one video, I was always like, my role was small, Now I'm gonna have a few scenes, like 4 scenes or 5 scenes. I was like, it's nothing really. But for him, I was like, it's just Tumpe. Let's take pictures. We took pictures, and I posted those pictures. Had I known,
I can see the regret on your face.
Oh my God, had I known.
Yeah.
Within a few minutes, hours, I'm on Facebook, some platforms that I won't mention, popular platforms.
Yeah.
I'm on TikTok, and to the way they were commenting harsh things.
Yes.
Things that I'm like, you people, why are you just so invested?
Oh, yes.
This is into Zodiak and Chido. But tagging, like, hey, come, where I was on it, Johnny.
I think that's what we're always doing on social media.
Yeah,
anyway.
I believe, Basi, when you're exposed, people just want to be in your business all the time.
Yeah.
And it's just overwhelming sometimes.
Okay, before we get into what necessarily caused that, how did you feel in that moment?
For me, it was really funny because these people don't know the background story. They're just seeing what's there, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, why are these people acting like this? Okay. But at the same time, I was like, wow, so somebody would actually sit down at home and type these kind of things. There were insults, foul language, everything.
Yes.
If you can go to my TikTok page,
I did see some of the comments this morning. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. And to that extent on social media.
Yes.
Like, come on. In Alias are worn as many as easy, and you don't have self-respect.
Yes.
You're going all over. It's really bad. And for me, I felt bad at the same time. It was funny, but I was like, anyway. It's not the first time I'm being bullied and stuff,
And we did want to give people an example of playing the video, but we're going to keep that away from you guys.
No.
But what I'm going to ask you now is, when you looked at those pictures, after now the comments come in, because you did mention that they don't know the backstory, you guys were just taking pictures, possibly, okay, we are the cast of this movie, we've known each other a long time, let's post these pictures. After you looked at that, at the pictures now that people are commenting on them, did you think there was anything that was provocative that you say, I could have avoided this, or did you think, Malawians are very unreasonable?
Well, talking about provocative, I think, as I said earlier, that I underestimated him. I underestimated his potential, or how people look at him.
Yeah.
For me, it was just like old days, let's take pictures and stuff. That's how we do it. But now it's different. So I think I provoked his fans because I'm really weird. Girls, they saw his fans.
You think? She says a lot of people were girls. My guys are better man feel what are you doing with a guy?
Yeah, and I'm also grateful for my fans. They had my back.
Oh, they did.
I had support. Yeah, they had my back.
All right. All right, okay. Now, there's a lot of things that goes on social media. Cyberbullying is at large. I don't know now. I don't know. I'm not going to put into place why we're doing that. But cyberbullying is at large.
Yeah.
You did mention that there is body shaming and whatnot. Like, there's a lot of things that come into play. I personally face a lot of things. I mean, here I am on this big platform, and there's a lot of people that are looking for my attention and whatnot. And it's up to me if I want to give them that attention.
Yeah.
So from you, after this whole situation and maybe the aftermath of school days, when you look at bullying now, do you think girls get bullied more than guys, or is it vice versa?
No, I think it just depends on the situation. Sometimes girls get bullied a lot than boys. Sometimes boys get bullied. It just depends, but everybody can be a victim. It can happen to anyone. So it's not just girls. But when it comes to body shaming, basically, because society inaiga that beauty standard, right? And and you are somebody, or you're popular, you're famous.
Yeah.
People, it's okay to come to you and be like, oh no, this is not good, or your tummy is big, something like that. Yeah, you don't know really after how is that person, how is it affecting that person. Sometimes you might go and body shame somebody, you say you're too fat, but you do not know what sometimes it's not just putting to or something. No, in Amaka they have like my health issues and then that person you said self-esteem at the end of the day. So it's very important as a person right? You should think I'm the one, how can I feel? Yeah, so it's very important to put yourself in somebody else's shoe before anyhow. At the end of the day, we're all humans, we're all people. We can just be kind. Yeah. It won't hurt.
It does. It definitely won't hurt. All right. Before we wrap up, do you think there's a way that we can end bullying?
Yes, a couple of ways we can end this. For example, as I've already mentioned, as school days, we took it. It's our responsibility to be going around the campaigns and stuff. We should tell people, young people, this is not on. This is what we should do. Secondly, I think we can use social media. The same social media, these things, you can use it. You should reach and
post it.
Yeah. And then platforms like this, the program, so I think this can really help.
All right. Maybe before we go, is there any advice you'd want to give young people, especially maybe the bullies that are watching us right now? Because you find bullies also watching and then they're not getting anything from the program at all.
Yeah, to the bullies, you can do better. There are a lot of things out there you can do than bully somebody. You can try to invest your time in something that is more that is more beneficial than bully, right? And at the end of the day, if you sit down and if you think, you'll see you're just making somebody uncomfortable. What are you getting out of that? Nothing. You end up being you end up being minibus and stuff, or worse, we can even find you because so you can do better. Yeah, you can invest in your future than people uncomfortable. But
also, like, it's a duty for everybody, to address these issues. I think one thing that I've seen that is common in our society is whenever somebody is getting bullied, we forget and if that was to reverse itself, it's going to have negative impacts, and then you feel good. I've noticed there's this one big bully on Twitter, and then this one time, I think he met his match, I should say. He's always bullying other people and whatnot, and then that's when somebody now, was like, hey, I said, and I'm tired, I'm not that person, you understand? Yeah. So it shouldn't get as far as somebody else giving you back the fire, you understand? Humanity should just, you should be able to question yourself, what is someone is it right or is it wrong? The world is already tough as it is. Malawi is already tough as it is. Yeah. We're struggling on a daily basis. So it's like you said, when you are kind, you lose nothing. Yes. Kindness goes a long way. Let me thank you, Katrina, for joining our program today. Hopefully to meet you again when you're doing maybe your outreach somewhere, and then we'll say, you know what, you invite us and we come and be part of that. Otherwise, we wish you all the best. Continue advising these young people not to be bullies. Yeah, exactly. Thank all right. You're welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all we had in our today's program of 21st Generation. See you again next time. Until next time, my name is Ruth Chavula. It's a bye for now.